Grand Rising, chosen ones. So I just brushed my teeth, hopped out the shower, getting ready for the gym. I'm about to walk these dogalitos because I just fed them already. All the puppies are doing great. And yeah, I'll take you guys with me. Peace.
Knew what's concern when I finally got that bag. Knew what's concern when day I was gonna get mine. If someone tries to take mine, I'm reaching for my waistline. I was never scared when I jumped up off that porch. I was never scared when they tried to kick my door.
Yo, just got back from the gym. Little 45-minute sesh. Did a little meditation. Ate some food from Salad and Go. And now I'm ready to go. The puppies are still doing great. And another thing is, time for me to shower up. Because I got a bone to pick with you. I'm giving away a bust down Belova to any of my #1 subscribers. If you liked it, if you put in the comments and you're in the Phoenix area, you can have it. Just kidding. But did you guys know that watches are a sign of your slavery? Because time is an illusion. I'm feeling pretty tired right now, guys, after the gym and doing a little cleaning and cleaning myself and eating. Had Salad and Go. So I'm gonna have me some coffee. Cause I'm about to get to work. No time to be laying around like a watermelon. This big truck with it looks like his logo saying single mom. Check it out, guys. It's my it says vlog #1. You'll see it. What's up, you guys? So I'm on my first ride today. Actually third. So just bring you guys kind of along with me as we go. Let you guys know how it goes. That was a very fun drop off. I ain't gonna lie. It was pretty entertaining. And we were just dropping it up, bro. It was funny, bro. He was telling me about, because he works at Red Robin, and he was like, bro, what would you do if somebody asked you to make the burger more greasier than it already is? I was like, I don't know. You guys cook it on a stovetop, right? I'll probably put a bunch of oil on the stovetop and then flip the patty in there. And then I was like, any other way, I don't know how you can make it more greasy. And then he goes, he said, I cooked it and then I dipped it in oil. And then I gave it to him and he just ate it up. He didn't say anything about it either. I was like, bro. Oh man, I was just like, so just make it, it's like, it's not a salad or anything, bro. So let's just make it even more unhealthy than it already is. He said, you can't even see his neck. He said, you can roll him out like a bowling ball. Roll him out the door, bro, probably. I was like, no, not the real life Peter Griffin, bro. People be purposely trying to get out of shape, bro. It's not even funny. Almost done. Alright. I'm doing a food delivery for Grubhub right now. And it's for Chipotle. It's only 2 miles for $7, bro. It wasn't even 2 miles. I drove across the street to get here. It's probably 1.5 miles away from here for $7, bro. And Chipotle is cool because you don't even got to talk to anybody. They got it out on the shelf ready to go. Well, not this time, but most of the time they do. Hey, I got a Grubhub for a Christian M. Okay, thank you. All right, have a good one. Before I leave the store, I always
like check the pickup. Like I always mark it picked up, because sometimes they leave notes on the drop-off instructions. That's not where you're supposed to leave them, but they just put table next to front door, so nothing like, can you get me some hot sauce or something like that? So it's only 6 minutes away, 1.4 miles. And I often hear people who do food deliveries complaining about having to wait for food and stuff. And I think it's pretty dumb for people to complain about that instead of just canceling the order if they're taking any longer than like 8 to 10 minutes. Like, that's my max, bro. If it's taking any longer than 10 minutes, bro, like, and you're still waiting there and it's not worth it, then joke's on you, buddy. Why are you waiting there? Like, you have the rights to cancel it.
Because
like,
words are powerful.
People don't make sense.
The two most powerful
But,
words.
yeah, let's get to this order. 5 minutes. Clutch, $7. Anybody wondering about gas and stuff like that, I just say anything over a 4-cylinder is pushing it. If you're gonna use a 6-cylinder, you can. I've used a 10-cylinder before. You just gotta accept only the good orders. But I used to whip the Excursion. But that was pretty dumb though, I ain't gonna lie. But I prefer a hybrid. Electric cars, I mean, I guess if you have a charger at your house, that's cool. If you don't got a charger at your house, it's still cool if you don't mind waiting. But if you're not tracking your miles, I use this app called Stride. Tracks all your miles for your wear and tear on your car. Includes tires, brakes, oil changes, all that. So all that's included. It's just like a standard mileage deduction. And if you're not doing that, then you shouldn't be doing food deliveries. If you're not tracking your miles, you shouldn't be doing food deliveries, because that's one of the biggest things. Because I've done this in the past, like it was like in 2018 or 2019 as well, where I wasn't tracking because I was new, and when it came to tax season, I got whacked. I was like, bro, what the heck? Like, did it wrong, guys. So if you don't want to get taxed during tax season and you want to make money back, then you're not gonna make, I don't know, some people know how to make money back. Maybe you're writing off your car, but you're not allowed to really write off your car. I heard the only way you could write off a car is if it's over like 6,000 pounds or something like that, and I'm pretty sure you gotta buy it cash. I don't know if you could write off a car that you're financing, but yeah, that's the main thing to write off. I mean, I got air fresheners today. You can write off these. Phone mount, a charger, even earphones, because you know, if you want to use your earphones while you're driving people, all that stuff you can write off. Like, I didn't think about it, but I bought a butt cushion the other day because my butt started hurting. Like, all that type of supplies you can write off, so keep that in mind. One of the biggest ones that people forget to write off is your phone service, because you can't do this without your phone bill. So don't forget that one. You can write off your phone service. It was a good order, but I'm at 6.2 miles for $8.53, one order. Nine minutes away. That one's alright. It's a Lyft ride. I'm almost there, you guys. $160 bonus for 3 more rides. Yeah. I know in that last clip you guys saw me having 2 apps on. I have 4 apps,
Well, I just turned 2 on because sometimes it gets a little crazy with all of them pinging off too quickly. So I use 2 apps. If it's going too slow, I'll turn on like the other 2, whatever. First come, first serve. But if you guys are using multiple apps, I'm dropping dimes here, so you guys better hit the like button for this. I'm dropping real good dimes, trust me. Do not accept orders from different apps at once. I don't care how short the mileage is, trust me. I've tried it before, don't do it. It's just, sometimes it just makes it too chaotic, and sometimes, yeah, short mileage, but watch them go in opposite directions. And I've had this is the last one I've ever done like this. I was like, oh my gosh, it's too good of an order, I gotta do it, and I did it. One person's mileage was in the complete opposite direction, and not only was it in the opposite direction, it was all freeway mileage. I was like, bruh, that I was going so far on the freeway, like it was bad. And then the other person, the order almost canceled, bro, like through Grubhub. And after that, I was like, oh my gosh, I hope it doesn't cancel, because then they're gonna be hitting me up, tripping like, yo, you took the food, bro. What's all that about? I'm like, nah, bro, canceled on me. Just kidding. I made it, didn't cancel, but just don't accept 2 orders from 2 different apps. It's not worth it.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Doing good. You picking up an order?
Yeah, I got a Grubhub for Joshua H.
Okay, gotcha.
Alright. Dang, these some big bags.
And then here's the thing for you. And you were, did you want a water cup at all?
Yeah, of course. You guys been pretty busy here?
Okay, so.
I know you guys just opened up not too long ago. Alright, it's confirmed. Alright, have a good one. So a lot of restaurants now are asking you to confirm orders before you like take the food. Little do they know that I already confirmed the orders, because I want to check for notes. So you ain't got to tell me, but the reason why is because people be trying to steal food these days. So they pick up the food, they don't mark it picked up, and they just cancel the order, because if they don't mark it picked up, they won't be able to get in trouble. I'm telling you guys, we are dropping gems here. You guys see that map? Use it. I don't care if it shows you the pinpoint. All the pinpoint's gonna do is just help you find it quicker on the map. Save yourself the hassle and use the maps whenever there is one, because I'm telling you, there's nothing worse than driving around a whole apartment complex, breaking your neck, trying to look for numbers in your car. I'm telling you. Not only do I use the map to find out where the building is, but I also use the map to find out where the unit is. Sometimes on these cuckoo apartments, you can't get to one side of the building because it's separated. It's weird. So find out where the unit is too, so you could go towards that direction. In the Stride app as well, you can also put your receipts in here by just finding out the category, clicking like phone and service. It tells you all the stuff that you guys can write off right there, and you just click it, take a picture of the receipt or whatever you need to. You don't always need to take a picture of the receipt, but yeah, it just keeps it all there, so you don't have to have a bunch of receipts sitting around your house. But yeah, guys, don't be mad at Grubhub or Uber or DoorDash or Lyft for a shitty order that you accepted and they don't tip. My thing is, don't accept shitty orders and don't have shitty results. Don't accept shitty orders and you won't have shitty results. Because I can't tell you how many people want to be like, oh, that job sucks. It's like, nah, bro, you don't know what you're doing. You gotta have a minimum, guys. My minimum is $4. And not only is it $4, but the mileage gotta be no less, no more or whatever than $1. Like, so let me say this simply. Alright. the mileage has to be the same amount as the amount of pay. Like, if it's 4 miles, I need $4 at least. If it's 6 miles, I won't accept a $4 order. I would have to be doing a $6 order for 6 miles. But I'm a little bit more lenient to that. I do $1 less. So if it's 6 miles, it has to be at least $5. So I just was giving that example to make it more clear to you. So if it's $4, it could only, if I'm getting paid for, if it's 5 miles, I'll accept $4. But $4 is my cheapest order. But yeah, hopefully that was clear to you guys. So I already had another order by the time I dropped off that last one. But just so you guys know, this one was already sitting out. I'm in downtown Chandler right now. Is at this place called Jinya Ramen Bar. And they're cool too. They always have the order ready, just sitting there most of the time. Most of the time I don't wait. I don't know why people always complain about waiting for food, bro. It doesn't even take that long to wait, if it does. But yeah, I've had people take their time. I've had people take their time though, or like people at workers. I've had to wait. My max wait time is 10 minutes. I'm out of there after that, bro. And if I notice there's a restaurant that always has me waiting, I just don't accept orders from that place. They should have. It's literally Grubhub's rule to the restaurant is they're supposed to have the orders ready before we even get there. So when they're not ready, have a max wait time, bro. Don't waste your time. Time is money, baby. But just so you guys know, hold on. The lighting's pretty shady here, but I'm doing these videos to bring value to people's lives who are interested in doing this type of work. Just know that I'm not a channel that's strictly just about this. I'm actually a channel where I do vlogs. But I don't want to send out to you guys that I just always doing fun stuff whenever I do vlog and I'm just living off of YouTube money and all this stuff. I don't even make money off of YouTube. I just do it because I like it. I would love to make money off of YouTube, but it's kind of a strange thing. I feel like YouTube is like sleeping on me low-key, but it's all good. I ain't tripping, bro. I'm gonna keep putting out my content. But yeah, I just do these videos so I could kind of, I know people like to see like more like daily vlog type stuff. If not daily, every other day. They like to see you posting content. So instead of me just trying to post and flexing, doing all this fun stuff, like I just got money to blow like that, which I do. I got a lot of dough to blow like that. But majority of my days, I'm working. Not because I have to. Well, a little bit. You gotta pay bills and stuff, but because I want to. I want to work, bro. I don't like sitting on my butt at the house being bored, doing nothing, jacking off all day. Nobody wants to be that. I don't want to do that. So majority of the time I'm working. So I've had someone tell me, they're like, what do guys vlog about? I'm like, I don't know. What do guys vlog about? Guys work more than girls, so I guess we could start vlogging about working. Shoot. Especially if you can. I know you can't bring your vlogging to some of these corporate jobs, but I can. So that's what I'm on, guys. And I also do a lot of other content. So if you guys like this type of stuff, make sure you smash that like button, bro. Subscribe too, because there's gonna be way more of this coming at you. I cannot tell you guys the amount of retired men that I ran into saying that they do this just because they want to, because they don't want to sit at the house and be bored. They can make some extra money to get some extra things in their lives. Because why not? There was this girl I was talking to. Her dad was like the owner of a jewelry store. And when he got home, and everybody's expecting him to just sit at home all day, he would turn on his DoorDash or whatever he was using, and then his daughter would ask him, or even his wife, they would be like, why are you doing that when you are so well off? What, do you want me, this was his response, he's like, what, do you want me to just sit at home when I could be making more money? I'd rather do this than sit at home being bored. And like, kind of laughed at it. But he was like, yo, you just want me sitting on my butt all day? Nah. I'm gonna go make some extra cash, bro. That's what being on your purpose is all about, bro. You know? Because that's how you know you love what you do, bro. You're just doing it. You don't care. You don't mind it. I don't mind it. This is actually pretty fun. I don't know if you guys saw my last vlog, but I was slapping music, turning up last time, bro. Can't do that when you're driving passengers, but shoot, if I'm busy with food deliveries, I don't need to drive passengers. Passengers, they're cool, bro. It's cool to mix it up, bro. But I like food deliveries better. They tip better. You don't have to put anybody's lives, and you're not responsible for. The only thing I'm responsible for is this food, bro. And if I crash, the food ain't gonna die. I'm a freaking veteran at driving, bro. Like, I don't crash, bro. I don't crash. So, even if I had a passenger, I don't crash. But you get what I'm saying. Not everybody's me. So, food deliveries, I like better. And sometimes, I ain't gonna cap, bro. These passengers, bro, they be kind of annoying, bro. They be like feeling entitled. I be having the AC on low, and then it sounds like it's off, and then it just, can you turn on the AC? I'm like, it's on already, but I'll turn it up. Or what's the other? Can you turn on some music? I'm like, I was listening to a podcast on my earphone, but whatever. I'll turn on some music. Or there's people want to say slick stuff sometimes, bro. And then not only that, people stink sometimes, bro. Like worse than some of this food. Smelling like BO, like they didn't take a shower for days and they just want to hop up in your car and stink it up. My mom had to boot someone out of their car because she had to keep her windows down because this guy stunk so bad. And then he wants to be like, can you roll the windows up? And she's like, no, I can't roll the windows up. Like, she didn't tell him that he stunk, but she's like, no. And then he's like, oh, well, can you pull over then? And then he got out the car. It's like, yeah, get out of my car with your stink booty, bro. Like, you stink, bro. Like, and you're hopping up in my whip, bro, stinking it up. I can't breathe in here with that, bro. I'm not gonna put the air on circulate with you stinking like that, bro. And then he goes and complains to wherever I think she was doing Uber, saying that she was speeding. Tried to say that she was speeding. And she had to call Uber and like, hey, don't you guys track all that? Like the speeds and how far I drove with him? Because we didn't even leave the parking lot before he was getting out of my car. I'm like, bro, why are you tripping so hard about the windows being down in San Diego? Bro, it's not like you're in Arizona, bro, where it's actually really hot to have the windows down. See, I already got another order. They're good ones, bro. 6 miles for $9. So, complaining about the windows being down and yo booty stink in San Diego, where it's probably only like 80 degrees. It probably feels good to have the window down. But yeah, that's why I like doing food deliveries, bro. If food deliveries are busy and I'm able to keep it going, I would just stay online with food deliveries and not even turn on my passengers, because that's just my preference. Please don't do food deliveries if you guys are doing it and you're like not enjoying it. Because me, when I turned 16 and I got my first car, I would literally drive my car for no reason and just drive down the road playing my music just because I was excited. A lot of people probably aren't so excited about driving because maybe they had everything handed to them. But when I got my first car and I worked hard for it, I saved my money to buy that old 94 Honda Civic, I was excited to bring that bad boy out on the road. It was a stick shift, bro. I was learning stick shift too, first car. And I would take my car out and not make any money like I'm making now, playing my music, which I'm doing now. And now I listen to podcasts. I didn't really listen to podcasts back then. But I enjoy doing this. So if you guys don't enjoy doing this and you're complaining about it all the time, then just don't do it. Because honestly, it really ain't even I know a lot of older cats are probably like, oh, I'm older and I hate driving. Whatever. When I'm not, I still enjoy driving. I still enjoy all that. So, do your thing. Don't try to kill my joy that I have right now for it. But one thing I can say is when you're dropping off orders, try to get the address, like the numbers and the picture with the food. If the address if the numbers to the address are too far away from the front door, and you can't get it in there, don't worry about it. But try to get those numbers in the picture as much as possible. Let me tell you a little background story. So I used to have a job at Subway to make extra money on top of cause I have a carpet cleaning business and it wasn't very busy, so I needed to get a second job. I started working at Subway. My brother started working at KFC for his second job. And his job at KFC, he hated that, bro. It was grimy, bro. His back was hurting. It was covered in grease. And he was looking into, there were ways to make money. And then he found DoorDash. And we went and signed up. We signed up when it wasn't all online. We went into, a conference with people, and they used to say, the cheapest order was $5. But it's not like that anymore. You get $2, $3 orders all the time. But it used to be. That's how long I've been doing this for. And you used to go in person. They'll tell you how everything works, and then create an account and all that stuff. And then they even gave you your bag, I believe, that day. And that's when it was all starting off. When they gave you the bags, and you got to come to a place to pick them up. And at first, I was doing Subway and DoorDash, but then I started noticing that Subway was getting in the way of me making more money. And it was to the point where my days at Subway were some of the busiest hours for DoorDash. And I started making my Subway money for the whole 2 weeks. I would get a $250 check. I was working part-time for 2 weeks. And as soon as I started doing DoorDash, guys, I was I had to quit Subway because Subway was getting in the way of that. And I just started that job. So they're kind of pissed off, but I don't care. You think they would care about me not being able to pay my rent off of the cheap money they're paying me? No. So I can't really have mercy. So I quit, even though I just signed up. And bro, I started doing food deliveries full time. Bro, instantly my income increased so much more. The car that I was using too was literally a $700 car. And It wasn't anything flashy, but it was a 4-cylinder, and it was getting the job done. Eventually the engine blew up or something along the lines of that. But after that was the first time I financed the car because we didn't have enough money. The car was basically sold to a tow truck company for like dirt cheap, like $200. And we used that $200 to get I got a nice view over here. We used that $200 to get a finance car off the used car lot. But for those of you who are like wondering what kind of car, bro, not only did we have that car, but we also were driving around a 6-cylinder GMC or a Chevy Astro van, bro. And yo, we were getting roasted, bro. Like, people were saying our cars sound like tractors, bro. It was funny, bro. Cause if you if you were to see, and then not only that, when we were trying to put people on, they would make fun of us, or not make fun of us, but their girlfriends or whatever would be like, "Oh, nah, you need to get a real job." It's like, get a real job, right? It's like, now you wouldn't believe the job that they're working now with the whole get a real job joke. It's like, but I forgot, like, that $250 check every 2 weeks, bro, that I was making at Subway, bro, I can make $250, bro, in a day. You want to talk about get a real job? So funny though. Yeah, beautiful lake out here. Bet you there's a whole group of fish up in here. It's big. They want to say they were roasting my tractor back then, right? Roasting my tractor back then. That's so funny though. That's so funny. I'm gonna make a joke. Your car sounds like a tractor. Now you can't even hear my car, boy. You can't even hear nothing now, bro. Come on, bro. Stop playing with me, bro. One more thing about passengers too, bro. They're like really impatient too, bro. Like, I remember one time I was walking out to the parking lot of my apartment to get into my car, and I had to tie my shoes, put them on, because they didn't send me something I was at home for a little bit before they sent me something. And he was like, "Oh, where were you?" I'm like, "What do you mean?" It said you were only 4 minutes away. It ended up being like 8 minutes. I was like, "Bro, I'm sorry, I can't just teleport into my car as soon as you want to order a Lyft, bro." And last night, I was like literally 1 minute from my drop off, and I accepted a Lyft order. And by the time I got back obviously it was more than a minute. It was 1 minute to get to the house to drop it off. I had to drop it off at the door and take a picture. By the time I got back in my car, which was probably 3 minutes, "Oh, your rider canceled his ride." It's like, bro, you can't even. Never, like, with food deliveries, bro, you could go online and you could accept the order like 3-4 minutes before you even drop off the last one, and no one's gonna trip, bro. They'll still even tip you. You could be driving around for 4 minutes in the wrong direction of where you're supposed to be going. Nobody's gonna be tripping, bro. But with passengers, bro, they're impatient, bro. You can't drive around for even a minute without them tripping. You can't even drive around for 3 minutes, bro. Like, it's like, chill, bro. I'm trying to maximize my income. I guess probably one of the most ironic things about the whole getting a real job thing that people said is when COVID hit, people with so-called real jobs were losing their jobs all over the place, and food deliveries was the only legitimate reason to be outside. Like, we were allowed to go outside. We weren't in whatever you call it, whatever they called it during that time. But people weren't. If you were outside and you didn't have a legit reason, then you could actually get it. I don't know what happened. I didn't care about that rule. I'm just saying, a lot of people were scared about that rule. But food delivery drivers were the only people who were allowed to be doing work, and we were the only ones who still had our jobs. And that was when everything took a turn. This is when I've seen the most increase of people trying to get jobs for these companies, and that's when these companies started swerving people, bro. There's waiting lists for the areas and stuff like that. They're like, nah, we can't hire you right now. There's too many people in the area. You're gonna have to be on a waiting list. That's when I started that's when I had a grin on my face, bro. That's when I started really appreciating my job, bro. Because it's funny because people don't start eating better until they get diagnosed with diabetes. And it's crazy, bro. People don't want to get and the fact that I'm recording all this stuff shows you how much freedom you have doing this job. Like I was literally chilling watching the lake, bro. The guy said 2-minute wait. Bro, I'll be back in 5. I'm gonna go enjoy this lake real quick. That's how much freedom that we have in this job, bro. And nobody's gonna trip. Maybe a passenger. I don't suggest going online with the passenger apps before you finish your current delivery. Like finish your current delivery and be ready to go. And it's not even that. Do you remember that story about the guy complaining about where were you and it was more than 4 minutes? He was like, oh, so you weren't in your car already? I'm like, no, I wasn't. Like, I was waiting for an order, bro. Lyft wasn't very busy. And, yeah, bro, I would even recommend, like, if you don't need to be in your car waiting for an order. I never wait in my car for an order. Like, if I'm at my house, I just drive straight home. Like, if I'm not getting orders, I don't wait, try to go to hotspots, none of that. I'm talking way too much. But anyways, if you're gonna be in your house, just don't get too comfortable, bro. Don't start taking your clothes off and your shoes and making some food, and all of a sudden you gotta finish making your food before you go and pick someone up. Don't do none of that crap. Just be ready to get out the door whenever you're driving passengers. You can do all that stuff with food deliveries and you'll be fine. They give you a lot of time, bro. So I didn't mention this. This is probably one of the most important things. It's the discipline that you need. The discipline as if you are working a 9 to 5 and if you don't come to work, you're gonna get fired. So if you're gonna work a 9 to 5 with a job that ain't paying you much, then you ain't getting more than sometimes. I know a lot of jobs they get more and more jobs are more than minimum wage these days, but you get the point. If you're willing to go and do that and work for it and follow instructions, and regardless, you better be doing the same with food deliveries. You better have that same discipline, bro. Like, if you're gonna do 9 to 5 regular job, you better be doing 9 to 5 this job. That's how you really maximize your income. Because with this job, it's real tempting to just sleep in and, I'll just go online then. I'll just, when I wake up, or I'll just take a break today, hang out with the buddies. Nah, bro. Tell them you got work, bro. Tell them think of it as your boss telling you need to be at work, bro, or else you're gonna be fired. Like, I know you could take off and hang out with your friends, but guess what? Without that discipline, you're not gonna be able to maximize your money. You maximize your income with this type of job. So If you need somebody to tell you what to do and when to be there, I say stick with a regular job. If you are entrepreneur focused and you want to have freedom, have your freedom, but have that discipline, and that's how you maximize your earnings. Alright, you guys, if you like this video, make sure you hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And much love. If you made it to this point, I appreciate you. Have a good rest of your day. Peace.
I was never scared. Remember I was struggling, trying to make it out. Remember all them long nights sleeping on the couch. I was never scared if somebody tried to take mine. If someone tries to take mine, I'm reaching for my waistline. Knew it was a certain when I hopped up in that Jag. Knew it was a certain when I finally got that bag.